The topic of this video will be about near-death experiences, or NDEs. Many people have had near-death experiences. Many have been changed by them for the better. There is false visions of Jesus. Sometimes when someone has had a near-death experience, they have one of Jesus, and Jesus tells them, go back and live a good life. Well, we know the biblical Jesus would tell them to repent and put their trust in him. So that can be deceiving. There's false visions of Jesus. So there's also ones who've had near-death experiences that are not scared of death. That can have a false sense of security for the people. They've experienced death and they're not scared of it. So they have a false sense of security. They feel they're right with God, you can say. But they're not scared of death, and they're not scared to die once again. So I've had a chat with a guy who had a near-death experience, used to be a former Christian, of course, never was a Christian, had a near-death experience, and he is not a Christian anymore, and now he's a new age. So the devil can deceive. They are very rare, if any, real near-death experiences. They are very rare to have a real one. Dare I say, if any at all. Sometimes there can be hallucinations and false visions from the devil. One of heaven. Sometimes there is unbiblical view of heaven, where there's people see flowers on the ground. Of course, we don't know. The Bible doesn't exactly give much detail about heaven, but yeah, there's also, they say there's music in heaven. Well, we don't know. The Bible doesn't go into that much detail, so we've got to be very careful. Same with visions about hell, or near-death experiences about hell. Sometimes people have seen the devil or demons torture people, but there's no biblical evidence for that. If anything, if you read the last book of Revelation, you see that the devil is thrown into the lake of fire. He will be suffering as well. We need to be careful about near-death experiences because, as we have seen, there are people who are deceived into believing they met Jesus and Jesus is fine with them, and all those things, and they can have a false sense of security. So yeah, thanks for watching.